2.-13. Altimeter 2983. Departing runway 17 left. Runway 25. Notices to air mission bird activity vicinity airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Zulu.
Prior to your time, are you able to get it now, or are you sending me to read it?
Denver International Airport departure information Zulu 1853 Zulu. Wind 260 at 15 gust 28. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 15,000. Ceiling 2000 broken. Temperature 22. 2.-13. Altimeter 2983. Departing runway 17 left. Runway 25. Notices to air mission bird activity vicinity airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Zulu.
Sorry about that, guys.
Denver International Airport departure information Zulu 1853 Zulu.
I'm getting called by ATC. I don't know why. I'm not squawking. Let's see, Denver Center. Oh, they just gave me my PDC. Well, that was nice. All right. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to make today's flight from Denver to Omaha, Nebraska.
Sure thing. Give me 1 second to find it.
And let me
Gas 3745 clear to Mobile via the Pounce 2 on our departure. Pounce intersection as filed.
I think that'll turn some of that down.
2047.
All right, we'll turn that down a little bit. So, okay. So I spent the morning getting all my scenery set up like I used to have it, and so I've been kind of preoccupied with that most of the day. I use a program called Microsoft Add-on Linker, and it really does a good job of, I think I've reduced the total amount of installed scenery and airports from almost 300 gigabytes down to 170 just by getting rid of a lot of stuff that I don't need, because I'm flying the 737. I'm not flying all these other airplanes that come with it, so I just got rid of all of that. And then I've got a number of add-on airports that I've purchased that they're a little bit more, third-party airports are a lot more robust and detailed than the default scenery in a lot of cases. Some of the defaults are not too bad. But what happens is you've got the default scenery, like in this case you've got Denver Airport, you got the default, and then you add you bring in a third party. Now you've got two airports taking up the same footprint. They may not be visible, but they're still eating up space in the hard drive. So just went through and uninstalled a bunch of the default stuff that I had third-party airports for. So hopefully that's going to improve performance. It definitely improves the start time. All right, so we're at the Denver airport, and we've got Denver in here. Another thing real quick I was going to share with you guys, I'm doing a little different layout of some of the images on the screen, so I just thought I would try it to see what you guys think. First thing I'm going to do is get my IRSs enabled, or get those aligning. Okay, so they're set. We're good. And we are on ground power. Already had that established because I've got to get a couple of things going before I start to stream. So sorry about that. Not a true cold and dark start, but pretty close. All right, so we're in Denver. You do our left GPS signal, or yes, and put that in the line select 4. And then we can go to our routes, put that in origin. And we should be able to request that because I've already done the pre-flight work. And there we go. All right, so DC voltage, we're on ground power. That's confirmed. Battery check. Yep. Looks good there. Standby power is auto and guarded. Alternate flaps off and guarded. fuel pumps are all off. Turn this light on a little bit better. Fuel pump switches are all off. Wipers are off in park position. Hydraulics are A's off, B's on, which is Southwest standard. Landing gear lever is down. I have 3 greens there and 3 greens in the overhead. Weather radar, we'll do a quick test on that.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead.
Interesting, not getting
Wind shear
any imagery.
ahead.
Let's
Wind
see.
shear ahead.
Do have active sky on. That's interesting that I'm not getting a radar image. Let's see. Do that again.
Monitor radar display.
No color sweep.
Go
Let's
around.
see.
Wind shear ahead.
Double check
Wind shear
something here. I
ahead.
don't have any
Wind
failures
shear
in that,
ahead.
which you can do, by the way. You can put, you can program failures if you so desire, which I don't at this point, but you can. Okay, fuel load. All right, so normally I wouldn't have the weather on. We did get our PDC, pre-departure clearance from Denver. Just going to put the squawk code in the box. Let's see. Cleared the Enos, Wyndham, can't hardly read that, sorry. Squawk 2755. Contact. Climb via SID to 390. Departure frequency on 12785. Runway 8 is departure. Okay. All right, let's just check and see. This is going to be Denver ATIS is departure ATIS is 3425. Let's see what the written one says. Information Zulu. So winds are 260 at 15, gusting to 25, 10 statute miles visibility. I'm going to pull it in the 2983. All right, let's do it here. ATIS K Denver. I'll send that out. Yeah, that weather. Sorry, I got a little distracted when I tested weather. There we go. Now we're getting it. Sometimes it.
Monitor radar
I know.
display.
I just wanted to make sure. So fire warnings. We'll do the in-op first. So we got 2 lights there, 3, and I'm looking for 7, I believe, on the fire. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me, 8. 8 lights on the fire, and that ACARS is. All right, so we're going to have to do this one more time. I think there's a ProSim setting. I can change it to only use the BatSim weather, and then it should come up the first time, but so it usually takes twice. So let's go ahead and print that out. No, nice. That's interesting. The printer's set to my printer in the back and not this one. I'll have to fix that again. Okay, so on the 17th at 1853 Zulu 270 at 15, gust to 28. Wow, they want us to depart off of runway 8? Why? Let's pull this up and see. Let's get our import this from SimBrief. That's Denver to Omaha. I want to look at the airport again real quick and just see. There we go. I mean, runway 8 is a very common departure, but I would think with that kind of wind, we'd be departing runway 26 or 25. Zero, see what this is. Departing runways 1725, okay. Bird activity in the area. Let's see if they can, let me pull this up here so I can see a little bit better, guys. There we go, I can read that a little bit better. The ATIS that comes through, incidentally, the ATIS that comes through here is not, through the ACARS, is not going to be quite as detailed. That's more generic that you would have at, you know, from the, your base information, your winds, your cloud cover, your QNH, and your basic remarks. But what we get from VATSIM via vPilot is specific controller data. So here he's saying Denver departure information Zulu 1853 Z, winds 260-15, gust to 28, 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 15 or 15,000, broken at 22,000, temperature 22, dew point -13, altimeter 29 or 9 or 3, departing runways 17 left, runways 25, NOTAM bird activity vicinity of the airport, advised you have information Zulu. So we're going to plan on 25, not 8. I don't know where that was old. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go to legs, route, load. Clear that. Legs, activate. We're going to get the Wyndham here. This is just some of the methodology that I go through on how to manipulate this particular version of the software. It's a little different than I'm accustomed to. Alright, so our clearance is Denver, the Eons 8 Wyndham transition, Hotel Charlie Tango, Gulf Romeo India, then Howie 3 to Omaha. 390 remarks clear the Enos departure, Wyndham transition. So, and this is where it said runway 8 on there on my clearance. So let's find the Enos. So there's the Enos 8. And okay, we'll check that route here in a second. And so I'm good with seeing that. Go to our SimBrief and we'll view our PDF, our OFP, pardon me. 14 right in Omaha. ILS 14 right. We may change that, but I just want to get it in there. Okay, so we got the Howie 3 and the Gulf Romeo India transition. That's right. And then the Overton, that will be subject to the approach. So if we come over here, which again that can change, and I may update that en route. If we go to Omaha and look at approaches 14 right. And we'll take a quick peek of that. Alright, so the initial approach fixed is the tar, and then you've got Otis out there. I don't know, over. Okay, so that's the over. I'm going to say the Overton VOR, Omaha VOR, Oscar Victor Romeo. So if we go out to the Howie 3, we should get a little bit better picture. So that's it. No, I wouldn't want that as a transition because I'm coming from the west, across from Grand Island, GRI, so why would I want to go to the VOR transition? So no, I do not want that transition. I've got the GRI, so we're good. Okay, so let's go down here to legs and go to the last page and work backwards. So Overton, Zatar, yep, then OTC, and then we'll get vectors. And then you've got Wyndham. We're going to get rid of all those discos. And I'm going to put it back on top of this one because sometimes we have a duplicate. And then the eons here. And that looks cool. Alright, so we'll check the plan out real quick and look at that. We'll come out some and step through it. That's typical eons. And then you've got the eons there, then the Wyndham. Yeah. And that's because you've got a break because there's vectors between Bose and OTC. So this would mean if your last heading was Bose, the third one on the line there, and we were over here right there at Bose, if we did not get another vector to OTC, we would just be headed off in that straight line until we got a call from ATC. If I remove that vector and break that out of there, then it'll connect the dots there between Bose and OTC, but that's not how you do this. Okay, so we're good there. We can get off of the plan view. Route, perf init, we're going to request our performance and then continue on. Alright, so I was looking at alternate flat. Flight controls are armed and guarded. Spoilers are armed and guarded. Yaw damper is on. And our navigation is normal, normal, normal. That's good. Displays are auto normal. Fuel crossfeed, we're going to check the valve there, and that confirms. We're going to go ahead and put our aft #1 tank on and fire up the APU. Okay. Our electrical panel's continuing on. We need to turn the cabin utilities on and the passenger seats on. We're going to put our no smoking signs and our passengers on. And let's call for, let's see if we can get a jetway. Southwest, yeah, okay. I wonder if this is going to be any better aligned. 127650. I'm going to switch over to I'm going to call ATC and just confirm, because my PDC showed runway 8, but the ATIS is showing 25, so I'm just going to confirm that. Denver Center, Southwest 3600.
Southwest 3600, Denver Center, go ahead.
Yeah, Denver, just wanted to confirm the ATIS Zulu is showing runway departure 25 based on the winds, which makes sense. My PDC showed runway 8, so I just want to confirm that with you before I back up.
That's 3600, that's not my bad. That's my bad. I noticed that when I sent it to you, honestly. I expect runway 17 left for departure.
Our wind's still at 270 at 15, gust to 28.
Current winds at Denver 270 at 15, gusting 28.
Yeah, I'd prefer 25 if I could get it.
That's up to 3600, Roger. Price swing that. Expect runway 25 for departure.
Alright, we'll expect 25 for departure. We'll call for push and start here shortly. Southwest 3600, thank you. Alright,
November
so
9 Echo Whiskey, I have the field inside. If you want, I can go visual 17 right. 9 Echo Whiskey, Roger.
Alright, so I requested,
right.
I requested 25 because of the winds. I mean, I'd rather have a direct headwind taking off with a load of fuel and than to risk all of the crosswinds and the gusting crosswinds, so just personal preference.
So yeah, 47, welcome back.
Alright, so let's double check this. It's the OFP. Alright, so we got gross weight of 135, that checks. And fuels, block fuel is 10.9. Block fuel 10.7 here, so we got more fuel than is required. That's always comfortable. Zero fuel weight 124.8. We got 124.6, so that's close. Reserves are 3.4, and that jives with the finished reserves and alternate. And cost index 30, so that makes sense. So we're good there.
48 Bravo Whiskey, roger. No traffic there between you and the Kearney Airport for IFR cancellation or misapproach in the air or on the ground. This frequency change approved. We'll go ahead and cancel IFR now, 8 Bravo Whiskey. Okay. 48 Bravo Whiskey, IFR cancel received, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
So let's look at our...
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, 8 Bravo Whiskey. Number 93 Echo Whiskey, runway 17 right, clear to land. Clear to land, 17 right, November 93 Echo Whiskey.
I'll close that. Close that. We've got a bunch of extra windows open, so... Alright, so let's look at our takeoff. And he's got 17 left there. We're going to do 25.
JetBlue 1238, R&A foams, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
2981. 2983.
Troops forward takeoff, runway 25, R&A foams, JetBlue 1238.
See if make sure the altimeter's not changing on us. Yep, 2981. Alright, so 2981, so that jives with what's on the OFP coming in. So we'll calculate that out and see. So select temperature is 30. 30/22. Takeoff flaps are going to be 5. Yep. Winds are 250. I think this was...
7 Center, good afternoon, Delta 1708. Looking to pick up IFR to Atlanta.
Alright, so winds are... Runway winds.
And the last aircon for IFR clearance to the same location.
250/15.
Sorry, on the ground at Eagle.
Slope is 0 and 263, so we got 0/263 the heading, so...
Bill 1708, Denver Center. It occurs at Hartsfield Jackson International Airport by the Beaver 1 departure. Roubaix transition filed. Maintain 15,000. Expect flight level 3501 after departure. Departure with me, squawk 0645.
Okay, so that looks good.
Delta 1708 cleared to the Atlanta International Airport via the Beaver 1 departure. Roubaix transition, 15,000 departure, expect 350. 10 minutes after, squawk 0645, departure with you, Delta 1708.
Still 1708, read back correct, expect runway 25 for departure, call for taxi.
Alright, expect 25, I'll give you a call for taxi, Delta 1708.
.39 was the altitude. Close that now. 39,000 the altitude. Seems awfully high for a fairly short flight, but it's an hour. Okay. Alright, so he'll probably we'll back out with our nose to the right.
JetBlue 1238, radar contact,
Gulf all the way down to, so we're good there. Alright, so let's continue on. Alright, so
JetBlue 1238, climb maintain,
put APU on the bus.
Climb maintain flight level 30.
Bring that down here, put the packs on, research some auto. It's all on. Window heat on. Overheat test confirmed, reset. And TAT test confirmed. Wing body overheat test. Check. We'll put the engine bleeds on so they'll be ready when we start. Emergency exit lights confirmed. Armed and guarded. And wing well and logo, we're good there. Ready to put all of those on. Okay, so IRS switches, we are good. Emergency lights are armed and guarded. Air conditioning's
November 9 Echo Whiskey,
set.
vacating on Mike
Temperature
5.
looks good in auto.
November 9 Echo Whiskey, welcome to
CDUs are
Denver.
set.
Taxi straight and
So
signature.
we've got that. We're going to put this
next
in
time. Thanks for the service.
progress.
November 9 Echo Whiskey.
CDU. Flap levers are up. Parking brake is set. Exterior lights are checked.
Attention aircraft on the ground at Denver. Contact Denver Tower 124.3 for the services.
120.3. 124.3.
American 144, heavy, Denver altimeter 2981, expect vectors.
All right. Intercom
Denver
phone
Tower,
is
how do you
off. Reversers, engine reversers are off.
And Denver
ECs
Tower,
are on and
we're
guarded.
Frontier 282, looking to get IFR clearance over to Boston, Logan.
Stall warning 1. Stall warning 2.
282, Denver
Mach
Tower,
speed warning, sorry.
you should have been sent a PDC
Stall
by
warning
speed
test.
control if you did not get a disconnect and reconnect.
Confirm stall warning test 2.
Let me just double check my my pilot client, 1 second.
Check. Crew oxygen is at 16. Passenger oxygen is on and guarded. Landing gear 3 positions. PESU is out. Nutsader. Crew oxygen flow confirmed. We checked our flight controls. Those are all armed and guarded. Yaw damper is on. All right, so we're all done there. Ignition switch is going to be on the right for the first start of the day. VHF radios are set. EFS panels set. Confirm local pressure. That is set. So we have 2981. We're going to put 2981 in the standby. We're good there. Mode control panel set. Flight directors to on and confirm captain. Flight director is master. So we'll recycle those. We'll turn the flight directors on. We had a green light, so that says that the captain's is the master, so his controls it. Set departure course, which I did, 263. Indicated airspeed is set to V2, confirmed at 142. Initial heading confirmed at 263. We'll double check that against the departure. And arm LNAV and VNAV and set cleared altitude. So we're climbing via the SID, and I did set the LNAV and VNAV. So let's take a look at the EONS 8.
And Frontier 282, Denver Tower, did you get the PDC?
All right, so
sorry
the
about
EONS
that. Yes,
8.
we did get the PDC for Frontier
Runway
282.
25.
Cool, thank you.
So climb heading 263 confirmed to 5934. Then continue climb on a heading of 263 or as directed by ATC. So will probably give me a turn at that point. So we'll be on heading mode more than likely on the departure. So let's just take a look at this and see. So heading out 253, yeah, there's not much. So he'll give me a turn probably to Wyndham's or to probably direct to Wyndham. But we'll see. Or Ian's, which is the next one in the waypoint. So let's see what else. Real climb restrictions. We're too far away from the Rocky Mountains to make much difference. So, okay. So that's set. We'll set the clock because we're going to call for push here pretty quick. Or check the clock, excuse me. Nose wheel steering is guarded, normal and guarded. Main instrument panels are normal, lower DUs normal. Do the lights check. Everything looks illuminated. It's good. N1 is set to auto, speed ref is set to auto. I'm going to do a reset on the fuel here because we're going to start up pretty soon. Auto brake is set to RTO. Engine instruments confirm sufficient fuel, oil, and hydraulics. So if we go to here, we also have brake pressure that's good. Engine oil, we got 18 and 18, that looks good. And hydraulic pressure 94 and 89, so we're good. All right, speed brake lever is down, flaps are up all the way. Confirm takeoff configuration for engine 1. Confirm takeoff configuration for engine 2. Engine cutoff levers in cutoff. And if we go back up to our route takeoff data, our trim should be set at 545. And I'm going to do something here that I was going to experiment. Don't really care for the trim wheel sound in ProSim. And I don't have a FO with me today, so I'm gonna set this mic right here. Probably gonna regret that. Maybe I can do it here. If I set it here. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, where were we? Thrust levers, we checked. Parking brake is set. Fuel lever cutoffs are good. Stab trim cutoff, confirm that. So we cut this off, and that way trim does not work. Now it does. Main electrical, same thing. It won't. When this is cut off, then the autopilot will not. The trim will not work with the autopilot. I'll show you that in the cockpit companion. It's pretty cool. All right, we did the fire bottles test. We haven't done a cargo test, so we'll do that. Confirm. We don't have a heads-up display bummer. We confirm our squawk is 2755, and we are in TARA, and we'll do a ground proximity warning test.
Pull up.
All right, we confirmed our zero fuel weights, 130, 121.
Sink rate.
124 zero fuel weight. Our N1s are set and in the PDF, or PFD, pardon me. V-speeds are set, stab trim is confirmed set. And we did that here, and then I'm checking for my rudder trim and my aileron trim. Confirmed. It's good. And we are on APU. Confirmed voltage and amperage on the APU is good. And we have a forward door open, so we need to call for push. And confirm the door's closed.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hey guys. Denver Tower. Let's see. Is that 124.3? Yep. Denver Tower, Southwest 3600. Terminal C, ready to push and start with Zulu.
Traffic. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So it's 3600 Denver Tower. Push and start is approved. Push straight back. Stop the first line.
Push straight back to the first line, Southwest 3600. Thank you. All right. All right.
Locking gear.
So push and start time noted. Bleed air, we're going to turn the packs off. APU is on. And we do have adequate start pressure. Any collision lights are going to go on. We want the nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, let's start
Ladies and
number
gentlemen,
2.
if we could have your attention for just a moment, we'd like to point out the safety
And we have
features
N2.
of our Boeing 737-800. A safety information card is in the seat back or literature pocket in front of you. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the flat end
Oil
into
pressure
the
coming
buckle.
up. Looking for
Pull the
21. We
loop
have
strap to
21
tighten.
cut off to idle.
To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips and wear it any time you are seated. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead to exits. If an evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts. 2 life rafts are located in the forward ceiling compartment and 2 life rafts are located in the ceiling compartments at mid-cabin. In the event of a water evacuation,
All right,
use the
number
life vest.
2 is started. Start number 1.
Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on the safety information card. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist.
And there's
buckle it in the
21,
front.
so cut off to idle.
Once outside,
And Denver Tower,
Waiting your
Pier
confirmation
282
for
of November,
start.
push, gate out 49.
Your vest has a light that
Frontier
turns
Flight
on
282,
automatic
Denver Tower,
when
push
you
approved. Straight back.
Please
Stop the
refer
first
to the
line.
safety information card for use of a
Pushback
life vest.
approved, stop at the first
Flight
line
attendants
for
will
Frontier
distribute
282.
additional vest as needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray table are in a full upright and locked position, and
All
your
right.
carry-on items are completely under the
So-
seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area from the
This
seat
is
clear.
just about ready.
Smoking is
Boom.
not allowed on board, including
Boom,
the
there it is.
lavatory.
All right, so we got
The use
2
and
good
charging of
engine
electronic
starts.
cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits
be
tampering with,
asking me that.
disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. It is also prohibited to consume alcohol that
Cockpit
uses
to
All right,
ground.
so
performance
confirm
We have
2
a
good
good
engine
engine
starts. So now we're going to make sure all of our fuel pumps are on. We're going to put engines on the bus, generators on the bus. All hydraulics are going to be on. Packs return to auto.
4 oxygen masks will drop from a compartment
APU is
overhead.
off.
To activate the flow of oxygen,
APU
hold down
APU
on the
bleed
mask
is off
until
and
the
APU
plastic
itself
tubing
is
is
off.
fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Secure the mask with the elastic strap. Although oxygen will be flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate.
Yeah, we're going to put our
Continue
probes on
wearing the
auto.
mask until otherwise notified by a crew member.
Before taxi, fuel cutoff levers and idle detent, that's confirmed. Confirmed our engines are in generator
We
switches.
are here for your comfort and safety.
Both Gen
Please
1 and
report
Gen
any
2 are
unlawful
producing.
behavior to a flight attendant. Thank you for your
Confirmed.
attention. Now sit back.
Propeat's
relax,
on.
Tow truck
and enjoy your
disconnected.
1 hour
We don't need
ride
anti-ice
flight to
temperatures
Omaha.
too high.
Welcome aboard.
We did
Left
confirm
is clear.
all of our
Right is
hydraulics
clear.
are on. Bleed air pressure is on. Packs are on. Exterior lights are confirmed. We'll put our taxi lights on. APU as needed. We cut that off. Master caution recall. And it's all good. Flaps are going to set 5 for takeoff. Transponder is in TARA. Weather radar, we have that set to, we'll turn that off after this guy goes on. I don't want to ruin his family planning. See you, buddy. And we can do a flight controls check while we're waiting for him to get out of the way. Free and clear. Rudder good. Rudder good. Timber Tower, Southwest 3600, spot 6, ready to taxi to runway 25.
That was 3600 Denver Tower 925, taxi Charlie November Golf.
Charlie November Golf, runway 25, Southwest 3600.
Very good afternoon, Denver Tower.
Right, so
this is
let's
Sun
see
Country
if we
150. We have thier on board, gate Bravo 27, requesting clearance to Vegas.
Tower American 144 is on the arrival for visual 17 right.
Charlie November Golf.
American 144 Denver Tower, good afternoon. Current wind indicating 24015, just 25, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 17 right, American 144.
American 144 Denver Tower, it's going to be actually, current winds are going to be indicating 26025, just 28.
And Denver Tower, Frontier 282, ready for taxi.
Frontier 282 Denver Tower, runway 17 left, taxi via Bravo Sierra Mike Echo, Papa 7 Echo Delta.
And can you repeat the last couple, sorry?
And Frontier 282 Denver Tower will be Bravo Sierra Mike Echo Echo, Papa 7 Echo Delta.
Alright, we got Bravo Sierra, Mike Echo, Echo Papa 7, Echo Delta for Frontier 282.
Yep, that's Enid's. Okay, so it's going to get his vectors around. Denver Center 127650. Yep, so he'll hand us off to Denver. center. Been to this airport many a times. Now, this is the flight beam scenery on this one. Sorry you guys can't see more, but so we're going to go ahead and put our engines on continuous. Get ready for our before takeoff. We'll let flight attendants know. We'll put our lights on as needed. Got our engine starts on continuous. Go ahead and arm the auto throttle now. And the throttles will advance to 40%. We'll look for them to stabilize. We'll do toga. And we'll verify proper thrust prior to 80 knots. Observe takeoff thrust being
heavy,
set.
welcome to Denver, right turn when able.
Verify 80 knots.
Northbound.
Verify throttle hold. Monitor airspeed for V1 and VR. Rotate at VR until airborne.
Right turn able, and on Mike, American 144, we're going
so
to
much of that
like,
just,
Charlie 47
just happens without even thinking about it. It just you just do it. So if anyone's interested, the CPUs run about 42% and the GPUs about 78%. Talk about bottlenecking and that sort of thing. That's where that comes into play. Hello, Tom Nelson. I'm doing well, thank you very much. So you settled into your new place good, and your MIP is incoming? MIP is incoming. Okay. All right. Denver Tower, Southwest 3600, runway 25, we're ready for departure.
Southwest 3600, Denver Tower, on departure. Hold on. On departure, flighting 135, runway 25, so takeoff turn wind indicating 25017, gust 27.
On departure, turn left heading 13, or turn right heading 135.
That'll be a left turn heading 135.
That's what I thought. Okay. On departure, turn heading left 135. Clear for takeoff 25, run, Southwest 3600. Ugh, this is 42. All right. Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Landing lights on, taxi lights off. All right, let's reset our clock. And throttle up to 40%. Stabilize, looks good, toga.
American 144, heavy Denver Tower, when able, request flight conditions.
All right. A little forward pressure on the yokes.
Roger, we had smooth slide in, really.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots. Fuel airspeed or engine speed stabilized at 98.9. 100 knots.
And what were the winds on landing? Were they reported?
V1.
They were as reported, sir.
Thank you. You can left turn Charlie Sierra.
V1 rotate.
Roger, left turn on Charlie. Charlie.
Positive rate. Wheels up.
That was 3600 Denver Tower on that left hand turn. Maintain 10,000. Departure 127.65 today.
Left turn, maintain 16,000. Contact departure on 127,650. We'll see you.
It'll be climb maintain 10,000.
Pardon me, 10,000 for Southwest 3600. All right, so there's 10,000. Denver Center, Southwest 3600. Left turn to 130 out of 6,700 for 10,000.
So 2600 Denver Center, radar contact. Climb maintain pilot 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390 Southwest 3600.
So 2315 radar contact 20 miles southeast of Denver Airport. Turn right heading 360, send to maintain 900,000 vectors for the visual, runway 26 approach.
All right, so we're going to come up to flaps 1.
Turn right heading 360 for 5,000, Southwest 2315.
So 2315 negative, descend to maintain 900,000. If I send you another 5,000, be in the dirt.
Sorry, descend to maintain 9,000, Southwest 2315.
Southwest 2315, fuel jet shore, 10 o'clock in 20 miles, port fuel in sight.
Say again, sorry, Southwest 2315.
Southwest 2315, fuel jet shore, 10 o'clock in 20 miles, port fuel in sight.
Roger, Southwest 2315.
In a few moments, we will be coming through to take your drink orders. We will be serving complimentary soft drinks.
So that's good. We're going to go heading, and we're going to go autopilot.
There is a beverage menu.
Turn that off. I'll have to go cut that off back there.
Southwestwifi.com, where these options are displayed. Please be mindful of the flight attendants serving you.
Field is in sight, Southwest 2315.
Southwest 2315, cleared visual approach, runway 26.
Visual approach, runway 26, Southwest 2315.
Southwest 3600, cleared direct EON.
Clear direct EON, Southwest 3600.
Central aircraft, never tell me closing in 10 minutes.
All right, so we're going to turn direct because we have too steep an intercept for LNAV Connect, so. And Denver Center is going to be closing, so I'm going to go fix that. Yeah, that trim, need to turn that off, that's funky. I'm glad I left that on to hear it.
Southwest 2315, contact tower 124.3, see ya.
Level 124.3, Southwest 2315.
Alright, so let's see here. We can go LNAV now, probably and get this intercepted. Oh, there we go.
Denver Center. That's Challenger 64 Lima Echo. Is information share ready to taxi at signature at Denver.
Contact tower 124.3.
Roger.
So I've got ATC chatter enabled too. So what I'm going to do, put in, it's monitoring whatever is on frequency 2. So
maintain 4,000 departure. Departure frequency 121.0 plus 2012.
Clear for your departure at Bentley West Speed. Recognize files.
all right, so climb checklist, autopilot's engaged, flight attendants have been notified. We'll go ahead and turn our seatbelt signs off so these guys can get up and do their thing. We're going to leave the continuous on until we get to our flight level, which he did clear us to tree 9 or 0, but we made.
Frontier Flight 1264, descend via the Ski 3 arrival, Denver landing south. Descend via the Ski 3 arrival, Frontier Flight 1264.
All right, cabin pressure is looking good. It's climbing at about 500 feet per minute. Engine bleeds are all good. Pax auto, recircs auto. Temperatures +1 at 19,000. Reset the altimeter. APU is off, confirmed. Auto brake is set to off. Landing gear lever is set to off. Altimeter's set to 29 or 9 or 2. And we're good.
Maintain 10,000. Back flight level 360, 10 minutes later. Squawk 3364.
Alright, NASA 2 Vulcan at cloud, 10,000, 36 and 10, 3364.
Let's see if I can't get this to get on a different frequency.
Clearance delivery AC 5326. We're negative ACARs. We have a clearance on files and we're ready to copy. AC 5326, clearance certified.
Lufthansa 41 Heavy, field jet shore, 2 o'clock in 25 miles port field in sight.
Insight, Lufthansa 41 Heavy.
Lufthansa 41 Heavy, clear visual approach runway 26.
Clear visual approach runway 26, Lufthansa 41 Heavy.
27,650.
Good afternoon, clearance Camachetti.
Southwest 2412, Lima airspace to the west. Salt Lake City Center is offline. Reverse service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Radar vector to join J43 of Seminole and then at foul. Maintain 4,000.
And Frontier Flight 1264, I'll be closing up shortly. Reverse service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Goodbye.
Will be 11.
Excuse me, now for Southwest 2412.
And squawk 17.
SLS 2412, reverse service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
See you.
Departure.
Delta 1708, I'll be closing up shortly. Reverse service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Frequency change approved, Delta 1708. Good day.
Southwest 3600, I'm closing up shop. Your reverse service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Over to Unicom. Thanks for the help. See you. All right, there's Ian's. I don't think we're going to have any weather en route. We're probably off of the chart now, so let's just get out of there. Excuse me. You can see there's Ian's there. All right, so we'll put our weather back on.
Beaver 9 Charlie Delta, I'm closing up shop. Your radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. See ya.
Bug up. Alright, so we can put the weather on here, but there's nothing really between us and Omaha. It's pretty much clear sailing, so. Guys, I'm going to go over to my Discord channel if there's anybody there
heavy,
that,
contact power 124.3, see ya.
Since we're going to be losing,
Lufthansa 481 Heavy.
Special aircraft Denver Center is not closed. Time 2043 Zulu. Thanks for flying Denver. We'll see ya.
yeah, I can say one thing. It's real easy to get a little comfortable and, dare I say, complacent. Alright, so we're going to go over to, I'm on my Discord channel, on the live FSC channel, so if anybody wants to chat, you're welcome to come over there. And if you're not sure how to get to the Discord on the website at wheelsup.club, there's a link to the, I believe there's a link, I hope there's a link to the Discord. If there's not, let me know and I'll put one there. I think there's also one on the YouTube channel, but I need to check that as well. So got a little bit of turbulence, a little rocking and rolling. Turn those continuous switches off once we get up to cruise altitude. 39. Hey, what, 37 is optimum it's showing. Let's see what the winds are doing. Right now we got a 81 knot tailwind, so we're booking. Let's see, so progress 13:15. No, 15:30, 15:44, so 13 minutes or so we'll be at Wyndham. Should have 7. So eons. Yeah, 78 miles to there. Alright, so what you can do, it's showing here the winds should be at 93 knots well, that's at Ian's at Wyndham. Not yet 93 at Wyndham. And then if you go a little bit further down, you can see the Wyndham's winds here. It's saying 99 at 370. So I think I'm going to adjust this to 370, 3700. And we're going to come up here to cruise and change this to 3700. 37,000, flight level 370. It's 89 now. Okay. All right, so I may, since I went ahead and adjusted my altitude and my flight plan is showing .390 file, I'm going to go ahead and update that. So we're going to edit this. Really don't have to do it here. Backed. Why am I not hearing any of that sounds? Any of the sounds from Let's check something out here. All right, we're at cruise, 3,700, so we can turn these off, turn the engine start switches off. All right, so that's, just realized that Southwest ACARS doesn't have the proper login name. Okay. That might get a little loud, I don't know. Okay, so what I want to do is force this to flight level 370, excuse me. There we go. And then we'll regenerate that and refile it. Alright, so we can prefile VATSIM. Okay. I could have gone here just directly and done this, but this is okay. There we go. Now at least they'll have an updated call sign is in use. Okay, so we can fix that. Oh, come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Just get on the app, please. Thank you. There we go. So I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. There we go. So now it's filed and I can reconnect. There we are. Okay. Close that. Okay, what's we got here? Oh, there's Aerosoft Messiah again. Hey, man, how are you? I'm doing all right, thank you. Rodney, how are you? What channel are you looking at on Discord? I'm looking at the main one on my Discord. Let's see. Maybe I can find it here, Rodney. Let's see, I don't have, I'm going to have to get it through here and then send it to you. No, I don't want to join the voice here because I'm already on it on the, let's see. No, that's an invite to, let's see, let's just share the invite. I think I can send this to you through WhatsApp. Let's see. There you go. That's a hard way to get to it, but I think you got it. Okay. Get off of here. Well, you should see where I'm on it. So if you're on the Wheels Up Discord, you're going to see a live 737 voice channel, and you should see me in it. Do you see that? Look, it's right here. Look at the screen. Right here, live 737, there's me. And it's on the What's Up Wheels Up. I think that's the link I just sent you. Let me double check the audio, make sure that I can hear it. Nobody's in there, so if you were there, I'd be able to hear you talking. You see it, then just join. Just click on it, you should come in. Okay, got to go to my downstairs. Okay, sure. I may step away for a minute and take a break here, so check on my animals. And so if you get here and I'm not here, I'll be right back. I am not a touchpad user. Okay. Alright, so that's Colorado Springs, Denver, KFCS. Alright. Alright, I'll be right back because we got a top of drop coming in pretty quick, so I'm gonna Alright. Had to go do a cockpit check or a flight deck check, cabin check, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So we are flying into Omaha, Nebraska. Why, you might ask? Because I've just reinstalled all of the scenery that I had purchased, and one of those airports was Omaha, Nebraska. Maybe I was not sure what compelled me to do that. I know it's one of Southwest Airlines routes. Alright, so the Howie 3 is going to be our arrival, and you get a little bit of housekeeping done here. Alright, so 4,000 at Boise. Alright, there's 4,000, and I believe, let's get some descent forecast. Let's see, let's do this first. Route, legs, data, request. Excuse me guys, my allergies are kicking up today. Alright, so we're going to load the winds, cruise winds, and then we're going to do our descent forecast. And see what we have for an ISO deviation. We have +3.
Can you hear me, Scott?
I can. How are you? There's probably not much of a delay, but I can hear you fine. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome.
You got me?
I got you loud and clear.
Oh, good. Okay. Is there? I'm not pushing a push to talk or anything, so I assume that there's not that much delay on the stream. Okay, just getting ready for my descent here because we're almost at top of drop. So let's see, at 2052 at 280 at 15, gust of 31. Wow, 280. Let's see what sort of arrival options we have here in Omaha, Nebraska. How have you been, Rodney? Let's see.
I'm good. Yeah, there is a delay between us and the stream, though.
Yeah, I'll check the I'll check my push to talk on that here in a second. Let me just get this figured out. So I think we're going to be doing ILS 32. Let's see what we have here. Altimeter is 2970. That's 2970. So that's 1006. So we got 3/10006. That's our deviation. And then we're going to be looking at some descent winds here. Let's go up here. Alright, so we're at 370. Let's just do, wow, 310, 310. And that's 280 at 102. That's there, and then we'll do 15. We'll do 15,000, and that's going to be 269 at 38, 269/38 there, and then the last one we'll do 10, and that'll be 273 at 27, 273 at 27, and we are already descending. Okay. One last thing here, we're going to do reference check. That's 140, flaps 30. And the ILS, that's at 14, so we definitely don't want that arrival. 32, ILS 32 right, and that might actually be the Omaha transition. So let's see. ILS. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so the terminal is going to be on the left. See 3-2 left. I don't know if it matters much. 3-2 left. Oh, this might be interesting. Be nice to do a procedure turn. To-do. O&L. Have you done this approach before by chance? No, we're not going to do O&L. Okay,
Never
we're going
got
to
in
leave
there.
Okay, so I think we're good here. Let's just confirm that. Make sure that sometimes my LNAV will kick off when I change the arrival like that. So let's double check all these legs. Okay, so yeah, so it stopped descending when I switched the approach, so I just disabled VNAV and re-enabled VNAV, and then it re-engaged the descent. So let's double check that real quick. Yeah, that's good. So geyser, yep, okay. Yeah, it's coming back into profile, so we're not too bad. Okay. Yeah, I tell you, it's been getting used to the way that, hey Giovanni, the way the ProSim FMC works through the system versus the way I was used to it with the PMDG. It's just different methodologies, what have you. I think whether this is more authentic or not, I can't answer that. I would assume it is. So what I'm looking at is on the navigation display, you see the approach profile coming back in, and the caret for the the profiles coming back in. So that's what I was waiting for. All right, so coming back in here to legs, 17,000 boys, and then 2,800. So geyser, I like that. I just grabbed 4,000 because between boys and geyser it said 4,000, and I'm looking here and it's showing between boys and geyser, it looks like I'll hit geyser at about 6783, so that's what the profile was showing so far. Alright, so let's get that altimeter set in there, 2970. 2970. I hate to say it's close enough, but that's typically where I end up at, because I just can't, if you don't get it, let it drop right on it, you're chasing it from one dot to the next. You can't get it to move just once. See, as soon as it moves two every time. So I got to try to get it off to like, and then hopefully, I just don't have it in my rhythm is just not getting it. All right, so let's drag, a little bit of drag here. Yeah, I haven't quite found what the trick is to get it. I mean, they say this is how the Boeings work, but man, it is. And then if you hold it too long, then it starts speeding up. So it's really tricky. Stop. Okay, got it. Hoo-yah. All right, so we'll leave that. We're coming out at 27,000. Let's see. Let me get over here to 122.8. Guys, I see some text on here. I'll get to you in just a second. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Alright, let's see. Omaha traffic, Southwest 3600 on the Howie 3 arrival into Omaha, descending out of flight level 260, direct Howie. Omaha traffic. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Let's go back. So Rodney, what are you flying? Oh, I said I was going to check that push to talk. Let's see. Do I have it? No, I just have voice activated, so it should be good. Yep, I shouldn't have to push anything, so we should be good. Now, Rodney, I don't know if you're still there or not. Nope, you're not. Okay. Yeah, I try to get to it when I can, but aviate, navigate, communicate is the cardinal rule. So, all right, so let's. All right, lots of messages coming in here. Appreciate you guys. If everyone is hearing a delay, let me know. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a delay between the Discord. Now we'll get you on voice. Okay, I'm trying to read through this to see what it is I'm supposed to be confirming. Get these cords all untangled here. If you guys stay with me, I can get you before we land, but I've got to get everything lined up for my arrival first. So let's see. ILS is on 3-2. Yep, that's confirmed. 11115 is the ILS frequency. 11115. Put that in on 2 as well, and the inbound frequency is 322. 322. 322. Alright, so we're looking good. We're on profile. We have VREF set in the... I don't think we have any weather coming in, so 3-2 left. Decision height is 1181. No, I didn't do that. Did I do that? Oh, you dummy. Hit the wrong one. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put our engines on continuous. Coming up on 19,000. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, I'm trying, Giovanni. I have to fly my airplane first. Flying the airplane is priority. Any questions will come, answers will come when I get a chance to. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we'll put our progress on just quick. 280, so alright. Okay, everything's looking good there. We got everything set. Drag required, standard. I'm going to go ahead and put our lights on here. Omaha traffic, Southwest 3600, descending out of flight level 170 at Howie on the Howie 3 arrival for Omaha traffic. What is your price? I don't do pricing. Unfortunately, we don't have not control loaded yoke. We have professional devices. It is a pity for the TQ because it's the same. I don't know what that means. Scott, can you confirm? Can I confirm what? Send me a text message. Okay, what about with no yoke at all? Hey TB, Mr. Burgraff, how are you? Do you also offer a 320? No. We have only 737. Let me calculate without yoke. Okay, so we are around 3. No pizza today, thank you. Aviate, navigate. Thank you, T. Aviate, navigate, communicate is priority 1. Alright, so we're do a little bit on this. Speed's doing okay. The throttle's doing fantastic. Great, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, I just figure I might as well. I actually started recording one of them today. I don't know if that's real loud. It sounds loud. You know if that flight attendant in the background is too loud.
Make sure all carry-on items are completely under the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving the area around your feet clear. Please raise your seat back and tray tables.
Yeah, I started recording it. I wasn't going to do a live stream, and then I said, "Yeah, what the heck? You know, might as well do the live stream."
Newspapers and any other trash. Thank you.
No harm, no foul, you know. Okay, so we're looking good. Navigation, we're on profile. Speed's good. I mean, it's hanging in there. Target's 267, as you can see in the active legs page for speed, and we're just right at 279, 280, so it's coming down a little bit. Okay, what I want to. Yeah, so what Giovanni's saying, Airsoft, is that the throttle quadrant that CP Flight is selling is the same thing as this. It comes from a vendor, I think out of Poland, Paul Dragonaut, something like that. And so some vendors do the same. They'll sell just the throttle as it is. But what he's trying to say is what FSC does is they take this throttle and they change like the gears in it, or metal gears instead of plastic. They've got their own custom software that they've written for this that I can't speak for what any other vendors do, but their software is highly customizable for the throttle quadrant. For example, right now if I try to override the trim, I mean I can't override the trim. If I take it off of autopilot, which I'll do, I'll show you. So I take it off of autopilot, and I can control the trim with the trim switch on the yoke. If I kill the trim switch, now the trim doesn't work. I can also kill the master, so if the trim runs away and autopilot runs away, and I can't disable it, I can kill it through here. That's something that's controlled within FSC software. Now, I can't speak for what CP Flight and them do, but you might ask anybody that you're talking to. Just ask them how do you control the software, or the throttle quadrant? What software do they use? And I'm not sure what, same for the seat. Their seats, I know their seats are custom. Okay, so back on point here. We're coming down to Geezer, 10,000, and we're doing okay on the speed. So we're going to be coming out of 10,000, but I don't want to exceed that because it's real easy to. So we're going to stay on vectors. I'm just going to vector myself around, but I can see the airport. You should be able to see the airport at about 1 o'clock. All right, so 10,000. Bleed air panel is auto. That hasn't changed. That's all on auto. Pressurization. Let's look at our landing altitude. Let's see, 981 is the touchdown zone. Let's see what this is showing. 981, 981. So we'll put this at 1,000. Okay, that's good. Flight attendants have already been notified, but we'll let them know again. Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival. Brakes are on 2 rather. Flight instruments are set. I've got my barrow set for minimums. And 32 left was 1181. Tell you what, I'll set it for 1182. That way I'm a little high. All right, so altimeter set to 2969. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one down to standby. 2969. So we're looking good. We're still on profile. We are doing the ILS. Lights are on. Engine start switches are on. This panel was set on FO for, we don't need our weather on anymore. Sleep traffic on. So the fix here is going to be at 2800, above 2800. So I'm going to switch to heading mode so we can parallel the outbound runway. Right, I understand, Giovanni. Yeah, like I said, I mean, what you choose to do is up to you. I'm not I'm not partial to what I have no idea what your interests are, so it's up to you to decide which direction you want to go for sure. All right, so we're at 4,000. We have to be above 2,800. So I'm letting this come back. If you notice the profile, I'm letting this come back. And when we turn to 2,800, that's going to be the minimum. So I'm going to put this here, 2,800, and start my turn. Because I'd rather intercept the localizer from below and not chase it down. Shouldn't have done that. That's okay. Why are you running up your speed there? Slow down, boy. There we go. Come on down, come on down, come on down. There we go. All right, landing gear down. Yeah, I took one of my waypoints out, so I'm just going to leave it right there, and then I'm going to shoot a little bit outbound, wait till my localizer comes in, and then I'll bring approach in. There we go. All right. There's the runway. So we overshot a little bit. It'll come back around. All right, 12 miles out. Alright, so we're going to go manual speed here and set our speed bug and go flaps 30. Stay up 150. We're 10 miles out. Let's see if we can get up. We should be okay at this speed. I don't want to slow down too much and drag the bottom coming in. Alright, so final approach. Flight attendant notified, speed brakes set, landing gears down, 3 greens confirmed, and flaps are set to 30. 7.5 miles. We have a 12 knot virtually a 12 knot direct crosswind. Let's just do it. There we go. We have glide slope capture. From this angle, it looks like it's coming into the right, but we're supposed to be coming in the left. Not sure it really matters, but Omaha traffic, Southwest 3600 at Ponies, inbound, short final for runway 32 right, Omaha. Tell you what, y'all can see that, can't you? So let's just go. We're gonna go land this thing manually on 32 left. How's that? Because the terminal's over to the left, so I'll let the auto throttle maintain the airspeed. All right, now we got a nice wind coming down the pipe. That's much better. Shows we're high, but it doesn't look like we're that high. Some of these airports, I really question the PAPI. There we are. Yeah, that was not too bad.
On behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to Omaha. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, seat back and tray
Welcome to
table
Omaha.
upright and locked
Can
position,
definitely
and
tell
all
you the
carry-on
scenery
items
is a lot
completely
better
under
than the
seat in
default
front of
stuff.
you. When the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening
Lights
the
off.
overhead bin. Items may have shifted
APU on,
during
so
flight
runway
or
lights
fallout.
off, turn-offs
You
on,
may now
taxi
use the
lights
cellular
on,
function of your
engine
small
start
portable
switches
electronic
off,
devices,
and
but please
APU
remain
on.
seated and leave your carry-on stowed. Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during ground servicing. For your safety, please ensure that you and any children you are supervising remain clear of the front and back doors. If you are connecting here to another Southwest flight, please check the
So
monitors
let's
in the
see
terminal
how we
for your
did.
flight and gate number. We certainly have enjoyed sharing part of our day with you. We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines.
So one of the many things I like about this ACARS system is when you're looking at your flight, it tells you what gate you're coming in on. If I can see it, B18. That's 15. (15, 16, 17). So other than getting a little squirrely. All right, so after takeoff checklist, or after landing checklist, sorry. Exterior lights checked. APU is started. Yaw damper is off. There's 16, 17, and 18. All right. Window heat switch is off. Probes on auto. There's 18. Didn't use anti-ice. Auto brake is off. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, gate 18 at Omaha. APU confirm is on, and APU on the bus. APU pressure's on, that's good. Engine's cut off. All right, well, another successful flight. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Okay. Well, guys, I appreciate you stopping in and visiting with us. It looks like some had a little bit of business to take care of while they were on. And we successfully completed another Southwest virtual flight. Wanted to see real quick in the chat they give you some flight notifications. I was going to see what my touchdown was, if it's possible to see that. Felt like it was decent. 199.2 feet per minute. Not my best. Best I've had recently was like 80 feet per minute. I think that was actually the one into the landing into Nashville that we did during the rainstorm. So, but thank you guys for stopping in. Like, subscribe if you're interested in this kind of thing, and drop any notes in the comments of what you'd like to know more about. This is all a learning process for me, so I'm no expert. Don't claim to be. Just want to have a good time, and it's a lot of fun. So, again, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.